Well, hello. Let's see if everybody is uh, up and running. We thought we'd be getting a message um, from YouTube telling us it was time to start and everything would get started. I am going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and put the current link into um, the Facebook page. Well, I was going to try it. All right. And let's see what happens. Okay. Obviously, for whatever reason, that one didn't want to come up live. Make sure we got
sound up.
Yep, sound up. Well, we're here.
Delayed.
Yeah, it looks a little delayed.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know why it didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to come up to that one. Yeah, there was no live thing on it that said that
we were live.
To go live. Yeah.
I think it's the ship system.
No, it's not the ship system. Okay. Okay, it's doing the live chat, but it's not doing the live video. Oh boy. Well, okay, so that's not. Yeah, nothing on this one says to go to live.
I don't know. So what do we do?
Well, we're here live. I've tried to give as much information out. Let's just go ahead and talk about what what we've learned so far, and go from there. Well, I'll be darned.
What happened?
Now it's
going funky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's showing us live. Well, that's not live.
No.
Well, that's not live. Okay, now we're live.
Okay,
Now
good.
we're live.
Little bit of a delay.
Well, that's not live. Okay, now we're live.
Okay, good. Little bit of a delay.
Okay. So, okay, let's unmute me. We're live. Skip ahead to live button. We're live. Skip ahead to live. Okay. Okay. We're live. Skip ahead to live. Okay. All right. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to our attempt at a live stream. This is the first time we've tried to attempt at a live stream. This is the first time we've tried to attempt at a live stream. This is the first time we've tried to do a live stream with YouTube. So, not sure how that's going to go. If you have any questions, make sure that you type your questions in the live chat. We're just going to go ahead and get started and talk a little bit about what our impressions are so far with Virgin Voyages and the Scarlet Lady. I'd like to start with the process. Once we had booked on Scarlet Lady with Virgin Voyages, everything that we did from that point on was pretty much sent to the Virgin Voyage app. That meant that all the check-in that we did, having to upload our passport information, having to give information about what we would like to do, entertainment wise, food wise, anything like that. All that had to be done on the app, and I will tell you that I'm not the only one who has not really pleased with the app. The app just seemed like it was very clunky. We would go up on the app, we'd look for our reservation number. It doesn't even show it. You would look for things like the deck plans on the ship. The deck plans weren't even available. It was just really not that user friendly as far as we were concerned. And one of our fellow travel advisors is an IT guy, and that's what he did for a living. And he has, he's basically on the same street that we are. He's saying that no, it's pretty clunky and not all that well. I want to apologize a little bit too. Not only we're having a problem with the live stream, which part of that is the internet, but also these are really dark rooms here. Really kind of crazy how dark the rooms seem to be. We've tried everything. There's an iPad type thing in here that's just back behind us that runs the lighting. It opens the curtains. You can run movies off of it. You can run TV shows, that kind of thing. It's got a lot going for it, but I try to get all the lights up, and this is pretty much it. There's just not a lot of lights in the cabin at all, and it's pretty dark. Since this is our first live stream too, we're not really sure how the sound is gonna go. You can see that originally I had some bleed over because I didn't mute the my speakers. So it's going to be it's a learning process like everything else. But anyhow, so the 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 check-in process, the getting here was for us was somewhat clunky compared with, say, Princess with its medallion check-in, because most other cruise lines you can actually check in using a laptop or using a desktop computer, that type of thing, which makes life a little bit easier when you're trying to upload, you're trying to type out the information and all that. Now, that being said, once we actually arrived at the terminal, yeah, things really started to improve.
One of the best I've seen.
So with Virgin, you do not get baggage tags. Now, every other cruise line that we've been on, you get the baggage tags. You put your baggage tags on your bags. As soon as you arrive at the port, they will have you, you'll hand your bags over to the baggage people, and they'll get them up to your stateroom. Usually, sometimes it can take several hours to do that. Here, there were no baggage tags. Literally, once you got out of your vehicle, you just go right to the luggage folks. They would write your luggage information onto a tag your bags right then and there. All you really had to know was your stateroom number. And now we had carry-on bags, so we just carried them through the process. And what happened is when we got on board, which was very quickly, it was one of the fastest check-ins that we've done. Once we got in, there were bags already in the corridors for people who had checked their bags. And that's another thing. So Virgin didn't start checking in for Scarlet until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Other cruise lines that we've been on, they are normally at start like in the morning. As soon as people get off of the ship, they're right away they're loading people up. Did not happen with this particular cruise line. They waited till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got here. There was a line. The line was moving. People were going through very quickly. We got inside fairly quickly, and we'll post some videos about that later. We got in fairly quickly through the line. They gave us our little our bands, our little bands, which is kind of like the medallion. It's good for everything. We were able to go right to our room, and we could drop off our luggage and everything, and it was quite quick,
painless.
quite quick and quite painless in that respect. So things were starting to look up. It was fairly easy for me to log on to the internet, and Eileen and I both were able to get on the internet very quickly. I did. I think it was a $40 upcharge to get the streaming capability. I went ahead and did that, and to be perfectly honest, I went up on my phone to do that, and then I'm on my laptop now, and it came up very easily, just right away. It knew who I was, and you didn't have to have it on one or the other not application, but other what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Either the phone or the laptop. So it's doing both. It's doing the whole 9 yards. So I mean it's really in that respect for us it was good. Now Alex said he had some problems and he had to go down to take care of it. We haven't had a chance to see much of the ship. We were pretty hungry when we got on board, so we ran down to deck 7 to the dock house, which is on the aft end of the ship, and they do essentially it's bar food, finger food. They had steak, they had shrimp, octopus, chicken, polenta, and you get your drinks and everything. And that was the first thing that we did is went down and had something to eat. Then we were able to meet up with Amy and with Alex for a few minutes. before we went to check in for our emergency lifeboat drills, which
That was interesting.
yeah. So we saw that we watched the video in the room while we were unpacking. Definitely different than most of the
Yes.
straightforward
Yes.
videos that we've seen in the past for the life boat drill.
It was more like a rock concert.
Yeah, it was more like kind of a rock concert. But we went through that. We went upstairs, and then between 4:30 and 5:30, that everybody report to their lifeboat station, and then once you get a quick briefing, and then you're done. And we were the whole ship was done by 5:30. It worked out pretty good.
It was fast.
It was fast and
Very
furious.
fast, yeah.
So yeah, that went really well. We went upstairs on deck 15 to watch the sail away party. Something unique that we have not seen on other cruises. They were giving out free champagne for the sail away party, which we thought that was quite nice. A lot of people were on the decks. We've seen kind of the gamut. When you go to Carnival, a lot of people on the decks, a lot of dancing on the decks. I think there were more people actually out on the decks watching. There's not a lot of room. The Scarlet Lady does not have a lot of room when it comes to dancing and that kind of thing, like line dancing, which you'll usually see like on a Carnival cruise. But certainly there were a lot more people involved, a lot more going on than what we saw on the Princess cruise that we took last year, where you had a few people up around the deck watching the dancers. But both decks were 15 and 16 were both pretty packed. Some things that we've learned too in the process coming here. We have a dinner engagement at 9:15 to go to the Wave, which is it's not really a specialty restaurant. It is a specialty restaurant. The way that Virgin does it is their quote unquote specialty restaurants. You can go to once per trip. You don't pay necessarily an upcharge for that, unless you want to go and get like even the filet mignon was included. Unless you want to get something really like a steak and lobster, I guess.
Wagyu.
The Wagyu beef. Yeah, we saw Wagyu beef, but it's all included. But you only get to go to one each one time on the cruise. So tonight we're going to the Wave. The Wave is pretty much a steak place, which is great. We're definitely wanting some steak here in the next few weeks, and it's been a while since we've had some beef. So we're really looking forward to that. Another thing we learned is that we reading so late because I did not get on the app early enough to get earlier dining. Normally Eileen and I eat around 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. We're eating later on this cruise because we definitely want to try the different venues out, so we can let you know how they go. So we're going to go there later night, but definitely on a Virgin Voyages, as soon as they open it up, and if you do book through us, we'll make sure that we remind you that the day prior to be there, to jump on it as soon as you possibly can. You want to get your dinner reservations made so you can get to each of the restaurants you want to. We were able to get to 4 different restaurants, and some of the specialty dining. The other dining is basically you just come and go as you please. But there's certain specialty restaurants that you had to make reservations for. The rest are not reservations. So we did make reservations for 4 of those restaurants for the 4 nights that were on board. All of them are at night. Some are a little bit earlier, but most of them are around 9 o'clock at night. The other thing is entertainment. A lot of the entertainment is sold out. As soon as we got on board, and we'd been on board maybe an hour.
Yeah.
We had a 2:45 check-in time. Probably about 4. Yeah, it was about 4:30. Between 4 and 4:30, we got together with Alex and the entertainment reservations, and all of the shows really that we wanted to see were already sold out. Okay, sold out meaning that there were no reservations. Now people have told us, and we'll find out later on in the cruise, that if you show up like 15 minutes prior to these shows, that if people don't show up, then they let you in. But we'll see. It's just one of those things that that you definitely. And oh, by the way, you couldn't make reservations before getting on board. You had to actually make the reservations for the entertainment while on board. So there's other entertainment that you don't have to do, and there's a lot of other things that that keep you busy. But certainly the headliner type stuff, you definitely got to you got to be there. Okay. Let's see what else. I mean, so far we've really enjoyed it. I mean, it's the room is really nice. We did do do some videos. We'll show some videos in the future of the room. We did get a balcony room. It's really nice. We're really enjoying it. Kind of oddball a little bit. Some of the furniture there is we definitely have the Virgin is famous for. We got a hammock to sit out there on the outside. Let's see. Trying to think what else. I apologize that we're not able to.
There is really very little work. The closet is big, but there is very limited shelving.
Yeah.
For clothes.
Yeah, limited in reference to other cruise lines that we've been on.
Yeah.
It is somewhat limited. I'll be interested to see how skippy this internet is. I have read and had other travel agents tell us that the internet is okay, but it's not. It's certainly not Starlink quality, and I'm surprised that Richard Branson and Elon Musk haven't got together and done their done a strategic alliance here with Starlink and Virgin Voyages, because I think that would be great. What we're going to do is it's about 7:30. We're going to kind of go out and explore the ship a little bit, get to see it, see some of the other food venues. One of the big things we hear about Virgin Voyages is the food here is phenomenal. By the way, the food that we had earlier was really good.
Really good, yeah.
I think the octopus was a little bit fishy. I've had better octopus, but I mean, it was definitely edible. The polenta was really good. The steak was definitely stuff was so tender.
Good.
Shrimp and
shrimp was really good.
Definitely good.
Yeah. The chicken thighs was good.
And one of the things, of course, on Virgin Voyages, they do not have drink packages per se. What they have is what's called a bar tab. If you purchase the bar tab before coming on board, it's a $300 purchase. They give you another $50 towards that. With the bar tab, I can buy one, I can buy two, I can buy three. Eileen doesn't have to buy anything that we purchase drink wise, specialty coffees, I think milkshakes, those kind of things. Those are all included in the bar tab. I can buy for other people if I want to. It's truly a bar tab, which I really kind of like the concept and the idea. We'll see how $350 worth of credits will work on a 4-night cruise. So far, the drinks, we've had a few drinks. One of the nice things about Virgin too is everything is quote unquote pretty much everything is included. We went through the what would normally be the marketplace, the buffet, and it's more like there you can fill up your juices, sodas, that type of thing. Those are included. Regular coffee is included with the price of admission. on the Virgin Voyage.
The
So
soda packages aren't included.
no,
in
there's
other
no
ships.
no soda packages. Usually you have to purchase
separate on other
Um,
cruise ships.
Yeah, on other cruise lines, yeah, you definitely have to purchase a soda package. So sodas are included. Gratuities are included. So we're not paying gratuities at the end of this cruise. So that's another thing that's included. Which it's another draw for the Virgin Voyages, that when they say included, they mean that it's things are
Yes.
included, and a lot more is included with Virgin Voyages than with some of the other cruise lines. Again, the big draws with Virgin is there are no kids under 18, I believe. No kids. The vibe so far, what we've seen, is kind of like a carnival cruise with all adults.
Yep.
People are, they seem like they're more of a party crowd. They're here to party and relax and enjoy. We have read, and you may have read, that one of the downsides to the ships that Branson has bought, there are not many pools. There's not a whole lot of swimming pool space, and we noticed that today. The swimming pool is fairly small. So
For the size of the ship.
For the size of the ship, it's fairly small, and the number of people that you have on board is going to be kind of small. Did you see any hot tubs outside of the suite area?
I think I saw one.
Okay, yeah. So not a whole lot of
not many jacuzzis.
Yeah, so there's some things that are interesting or different. Some people think they're clunky and different. Wasn't a whole lot of space to sit around and just chill around the pool type of thing. But we did, there are a couple places on the aft deck. We noticed on deck 7, there's a really nice place. It's the dock. I think wait a minute. It's called the Dock Club or something like that. Let's see. Took a picture of it. In fact, I took a picture of the actual menu. It's called the Dock House. That's on deck number 7, at the aft end. That's a nice kind of, looks like something to hang out. We noticed on deck 15.
Deck 15 has a really nice one.
Be a nice hangout, but again, no pool out there.
Yeah.
But it'll probably be a nice little hangout for us, because it's near not the buffet, because they don't have a buffet here, but the grill house cruise. We're happy with that. For us, it's been a long time coming, and we're just glad to be back on board. Make sure, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. We'll work out the kinks with YouTube and the interface with Facebook. That'll happen. It's just a matter of time. And then when we get back, we'll definitely talk about the rooms and some more of the information that we've talked about, and we'll do another live stream, so folks can, if they have questions, they can certainly ask questions. We have not seen anything on this ship yet, even remotely weird, like we saw on South Beach. Just so you know, South Beach. If you saw my post this morning. We got out to the beach yesterday, and one of the first things, I didn't even notice it. I think it was Eileen noticed it, that one of the ladies that was a couple towels down for us was laying from Europe, and spending a lot of time in Europe. It's not a big deal for us. But yeah, apparently that's okay on the beaches in South Beach. She noticed again. Some fella came up and took his towel off and basically had a jock strap on, so exposing his derriere. So I mean, you got to kind of go with the flow if you're in South Beach. But like I said, we haven't seen that. We've seen a lot of people just really, wanting to have a good time, and like we see on most cruise lines, we see nothing we haven't seen on other cruise lines so far. So. It looks like they got a big entertainment staff. They introduced the staff. There's probably about 12 or 15 people that will be doing entertainment throughout the cruise. So we're looking forward to that. So anyhow, so we're going to let you all go, and we're going to go explore the ship a little bit more. I want to run down and see if we can get a chance to look at some of the Sir Richard Branson suites that he's got. Get a tour of one of those, and tomorrow we'll be in Key West, and on our agenda we're going to a cigar factory, Rodriguez Cigar Factory industry there in Key West. This is our first time in Key West, so we're really looking forward to that. We've got that booked. We booked that ourselves, and we did not use a shore excursion just because we were able to get it for about half price by just doing a little research ourselves. Which, oh, by the way, that's yeah. By the way, that's something that we do for our clients too. You know, we'll do that research for you and you know, help you find those kind of things. After the cigar rolling, we're going to go to we're going to rum tasting. It's the first legal rum distillery in. So after we some T-shirts from the Hog's Breath Saloon, which we used to get when we were at Fort Beach when I was in the military, but they closed that one down. So the only one that's open right now is the one in Key West. So we're going to get some Hog's Breath Saloon T-shirts. And that'll be pretty much our day. We're there from 8 to 4:30 tomorrow, and then the next day we'll be at sea. So that'll give us a really good chance. We'll get up early in the morning. We'll take get some good pictures and videos and everything of the Scarlet Lady, and then the next day we will be at Bimini, which will be at the Bimini Beach Resort. I think down on the beach, so we need a little bit of time. A little bit of time to let our skin rest a little bit, I think. So anyhow, we thank you for joining us. Those you did, I apologize again that that this thing kind of went goofy on me, but I'll figure it out. We'll get it all sorted out, and we'll get this thing edited and posted to YouTube and also Facebook for those that are interested. Because you know what you're supposed to do now, right? Go on vacation.